Hi guys. I wanted to actually talk to you guys about Facebook group announcements and what they're about, how to use them, and what they normally contain. So I'm going to share my screen and I am going to go into Simply Oils. And let me click on it. Okay, this is our Simply Oils group, right? This is what it looks like on my laptop. Um, Underneath the header, there is always a about, discussion, guides, which used to be units, announcements, and I'm going to click on announcements because that's what we're talking about today. So announcements, looks like we only have one announcement in this group. Sometimes there are more. And Terry has just rebuilt this one in January. To contain a lot of information. Okay, here's just her general thing, and then she gives directions. You actually have to click on each of the pictures because they each contain different information. So I am going to click on welcome. And this, if you can tell over here, gives information to your new member, because when you have a new member with Young Living, please invite them into Simply Oils. That is their group. That is your group. That is their group. There's so much information in here that it would be just crazy not to use it unless they just weren't on Facebook. So as you can tell, she's connected a bunch of links that are contained in this group of the different products and the different starter kits. Okay. All right, we're going to get out of that. So that is a welcome. Next is news, and I can tell here it contains monthly promos, calendars, and updates. So let's click on news. Okay, news. The report. What am I trying to say? Back in stocks, promos. She explains hashtags there of which ones to use to answer. There's diffuser calendars, classes, corporate events. Grand convention, just that type of a thing. Lots of different things that would be under news, but just look at your graphic here and it'll be pretty self-explanatory. Okay, the next one is learn. And I'm guessing this is about classes and resources, right? So I go over here and read more, how to use this group and more resources. Basically, it tells you how to search, which is super important. That way you're not going crazy. Like I saw it someplace, where would it be? Do a search with a keyword, do a search with a hashtag. Facebook actually uses a little bit of hashtag right now for searching. Units, also known as guides now, lots of information in there. Like I think we went through it, there's 20 some units, if not more, all good information. There's files in here, there's albums of some really good old graphics that quite honestly we got when we first started, and they're not super compliant, but boy, are they good. So you could share those privately with a person, with a member. And then it talks about the different hashtags that you could look at to search. And that's good information because it's just good to know how that all works. And then it also talks about the library, which is our large group, our large oil chat group. And here's how you would click to join it. And it tells you the process of that. So that's under learn. Super important, guys, to let your new members know all this, right? So acquaint yourself with it first. And then the last but not least is share. And this is when we have members and they're like, holy cow, I have a friend or family member asking me about oils. What do I do? Actually, you have them to share their referral link and they can earn some money, especially if they're ordering already, right? So this just kind of walks them through that simple process. It's not a weird thing. It's just what you do when you share information that you know and things that you like. And it just has some tips and just some different things to get the ball rolling. And basically, what do you want out of the business, right? We all started as oil users before we decided to do the business. So not weird, very normal. So anyway, that is an example of how to, let me get out of that. That's an example of how to actually go into a group and go into their announcement. It normally is pinned to the top of the group, but you won't always see it. So you're going to have to do a search right underneath the group picture for that word announcement, but it contains a huge amount of information, and all of our Simply groups have an announcement in them with lots of information. So I just wanted to come in and share that with you. All right, bye-bye.